travel experiences from around the world. Amorgos, an island of natural beauty and hospitable people. Located in the southeast part of the Cyclades, it lies at a distance of 136 miles from Piraeus, the port of Athens. Amorgos has two ports, the main port, Katapola, and Eyali, located in the north part of the island. The ferry service to Eyali only runs a few days a week. The capital of Amorgos is about 6 kilometers north of Katapola and takes about 10 minutes to get there by car or bike. Situated at a height of 350 meters above sea level, the capital of Amorgos is a landmark settlement. It has the classic Cycladic architectural style with white houses, small paths, and beautiful churches. The settlement surrounds the castle of Amorgos, which was built in the 13th century. It's a very picturesque town with traditional Greek cafes and taverns, and in my opinion has a really good nightlife. My type of place. Small bars, beautiful people, and nice music. Since we were visiting in August, we were able to check out the island's Folklore festival, where people danced non-stop until the early morning hours. Many people say that the main town of Amorgos is one of the most beautiful settlements in the Cyclades. Most of the beaches on the island differ from the ones typically found on the other islands in the Cyclades because they are rather small and lack the classic golden sand. The most well-known beach is St. Anna, due to the fact that the movie Deep Blue Sea was filmed here. This French production made Amorgos famous worldwide. A unique scenery of natural beauty and a brilliant turquoise sea full of people enjoying it. St. Anna takes about 5 minutes by bike from the main town, but if you don't have your own transportation, you can take the local bus. Above the beach, at a height of 300 meters, you'll find the Monastery of Holy Mary Hazaviotissa. It is visible only if you are out in the water, and it has a length of 40 meters and a depth of only 5 meters. It was built during the 11th century by Alexios Komnenos, and legend has it that the icon of Holy Mary reached this place by a miracle from Kosovo of Palestine. The monastery has 8 floors, and the view from up there is breathtaking. To reach the entrance, you have to walk up 300 steps, and when you reach the top, the friendly monks welcome you with a treat. The monastery is open to the public from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then reopens from 5 to 7 p.m. South of St. Anna, close to the rock Megalo Viogastro, is a small nudist beach called Campi, and you can walk there via a small path. Moving south on my bike, the first beach I came across was Munoz. It is 2 kilometers south of Kamari village, and you have to walk down a path to reach it. The water is a deep blue color and is very clean. On the south side, there are 2 underwater caves that you have to swim to in order to reach. Continuing on to the south part of the island, just before the village of Arquesini, I turned right to visit Moody Beach. It's a nice small bay, but if you want to visit it, you have to be in the mood for trekking, because you have to walk about 40 minutes down a difficult path in order to reach it. Outside the village of Calofana is the church of Agia Paraskevi, where the biggest folklore festival on the island is held on the 25th and 26th of July each year. 200 meters beyond the church, you'll find Paradisia Beach. It's another small bay which has thick sand and big waves when it's windy. The most southerly beach on Amorgos is called Kalotaritsa. On the road there, you'll pass the shipwreck. It's an impressive sight, of which everyone stops and takes pictures. This beach is one of the 2 on the island that has fine golden sand that you normally find on Cycladic islands. On the one side of the beach, you will find a canteen where you can get water, beer, and a few snacks, like the traditional fried cheese pie. Here you can also take the boat to Grambusa, a small desert island that is just behind the beach and has 2 beautiful sandy beaches. The boat runs every hour from the morning to 6 p.m. On the way back to Katapola, we stopped in a village called Vroutsis to eat some traditional food at Yorgalini's Tavern, which was suggested to us by a few locals. The stop was certainly worth it, because the food was delicious. From the main square of the village, you can take a path that leads to ancient Arquesini and Castri Beach. Katapola Port is located in the middle of the island. This natural bay has 3 settlements in actuality. Katapola is to the left, Rahidi in the center, and Xilokeratidi to the right. Here you can find whatever you need: shopping, banks, traditional taverns to drink tsiporo or ouzo at, and cafes. During the night, a part of the area is closed off to vehicles, making it a nice place to walk along the sea at. From here, you can take a boat that brings you to 3 other beaches in the bay. Maltesi, which is located at the northwest part of the port, is the only organized one. The other ones are basically just rocks for nudists and the loner types. Having explored the central and south part of Amorgos, we are now heading to the north part. The distance from the main town to Egiali is about 15 kilometers. The route is full of natural beauty, especially with the ocean to my left. I really enjoyed riding throughout Amorgos, because from most of the roads you can see the deep blue sea. We stayed a total of 5 nights, of which 2 were spent in Egiali. This was due to the fact that on one hand, it has many beautiful places to visit, and on the other hand, we wanted to avoid returning to Katapola driving under the influence of alcohol. 5 kilometers before Eyali, you will find St. Paul's Beach. It's rather impressive, as a thin strip of land jots out through the crystal water towards Nicurias Rock. On the beach, you'll find a beach bar where you can get some snacks and beverages. Moving on, you will reach Eyali, the second port of Amorgos, in about 10 minutes. The beach here is the biggest sandy one on the island, but it doesn't have umbrellas and sunbeds. However, just above the beach, you will find many beautiful cafes, which stay open until late at night, at which point they function more as a bar where you can have a drink at. In Eyali, you have many accommodation options, from expensive hotels with an ocean view, to cheap studios, or even camping near the beach. On the hill to the left of Eyali is Tolaria, a traditional village that is definitely worth visiting. Many people prefer to stay here because it has a great view of the entire bay. During the night, the taverns here get crowded, and the atmosphere is really nice. There is a pretty nice bar in Tolaria where you can have a drink at. The day that we visited, there was live music. Just opposite Tolaria, on the hill to the right, is Ligado, another beautiful village with picturesque paths and traditional taverns. We went there during the day to explore it, and during the night to eat at Nico's Tavern, which locals had recommended to us. Just outside the village you will find the Holy Trinity Church, which is an impressive sight on the rocks. It was built during Venetian rule, and the locals used it as an observation point for pirates. North of Eyali is Levrosos Beach, and you can find it on the road to Tolaria. It is sandy with small pebbles, and the trees offer nice shade. Even if it isn't a nudist beach, you may see a few people bearing it all. I really liked Amorgos a lot. I don't know why, because you can find more beautiful islands in the Cyclades. Maybe it's the beautiful natural scenery, maybe the unique hospitality of the locals who say hello without even knowing you. Maybe the energy? Who knows? One thing is for sure, that I want to visit this island again soon.